Hi guys, and it's me again, and I am doing my Arabiyat perfume review. This is part 3. I decided to break this up, because when the videos are too long, a lot of people do not watch it. So I do have 2 perfumes from Arabiyat. One of them, it is from the NYLA series, and the other one, it's from Arabiyat Prestige. I also have the original perfume, so I will review and tell you guys how close each one is to the original. The first perfume, it's Arabiyat Prestige Aariz L'Absolu. And this one, it is supposedly inspired by BDK Velvet Tonka, which I do have. I was craving this perfume so much and I wanted it, for fall, winter, so I picked this up. And when I saw that Arabiyat did have an inspiration of Velvet Tonka, I forgot to tell you that this is Velvet Tonka, and I have not seen many inspirations of Velvet Tonka, so I decided I was gonna pick this up so I would compare this for you guys, because I do know it's a perfume that a lot of people like. And BDK, it's not budget. This one has notes of almond, cinnamon, mandarin, and bark. The heart, it's amber, rose, and orange. And the base, it's tonka, vanilla, and sandalwood. Guys, same as BDK Velvet Tonka, the opening, what you get, it's a very warm, sensual gourmand fragrance, which is, you can say it's all year round, but these types of perfumes, you normally bring them out for cold weather, in the fall or in the winter, also early spring. There is very, very little difference between these 2 perfumes. When I smell Aariz L'Absolu, it's the same as smelling Velvet Tonka. The almond note, it's very fragrant, it's not overpowering, it's not too foody. The floral notes, they do come through, so it smells like perfume and not like you are wearing food. The orange note in the heart, it comes across more like orange blossom and mixed with the florals, the rose. It's gorgeous. The tonka bean, it's what I think really adds this a little bit of sexiness to the perfume. There is a little slight hint of smoke in the tonka bean. It's just lightly there. It adds a bit of appeal, it makes this very interesting and not just another gourmand almond vanilla perfume. And it's very nicely done in the Arabiyat version. I think I do get a hint, slight hint, more sexiness, more tonka bean in the Arabiyat version. It's a beautiful rendition of Velvet Tonka. The sandalwood, it's fragrant, it's also here. And in the Arabiyat version, I do get a little bit more sexy tonka bean. Velvet Tonka in the dry down, it has a tad bit more woodiness, and I can smell this, like I said, because I am comparing them side by side. If you smell your skin, of course you will get it, but when these 2 perfumes are really in the air, I do not see and smell a big difference. Aariz L'Absolu, the quality of the perfume, it's quite high, and I am working my way through Arabiyat, and what I can see is that their formulations, especially in the Arabiyat Prestige line, they are really good. The quality is good, the packaging is good. These are costing a little bit more than the ones which are under the My Perfumes NYLA line, but honestly, I think it is worth it because it is a bit higher quality. Not that the others are not good, but when I smell these perfumes, they are not any different than a lot of my expensive niche perfumes. I already had this perfume and I loved it, so you cannot say it's a waste of money, but I don't think you get any more better quality in this than in the version from Arabiyat. This one, it projects nicely, it has excellent lasting power, same as the original perfume. I do not see any difference, and this is not one where I can say the Arabiyat version is stronger or it projects more. Both perfumes, they are the same. So if you have been wanting to get your hands on Velvet Tonka, this one, it's a fabulous, phenomenal inspiration. I have seen that Maison Alhambra now has a perfume which could be inspired by Velvet Tonka, but I'm not sure. I need to pick it up. When I did pick up Nebula 1, this one I'm talking about, it's Nebula 2. When I picked up Nebula 1, the notes for Nebula 2 were completely wrong. This is really annoying me a bit because I cannot trust very much the notes on the Lattafa website. When I smell the perfumes and they are different, I know I have to look further or go with my nose. Had this one listed, you know, the correct notes, I would have picked it up at the same time, but I will come back when I can get my hands on this one and do a comparison of the three. But I tell you, this one, it is dead on. The only thing with the Maison Alhambra version, there are at the moment 2 perfumes, you know, where it is being said it's inspired by. So this is all I can say to you guys at this moment in time. The next perfume that I do have, it is from the NYLA sub-series. It's called NYLAVanielle, and this one, it's inspired by Bianco Latte. I do have quite a few inspirations of Bianco Latte, you know. I did not think that I needed a full bottle, so in this one, I believe this is a 5 milliliter sample. I got this quite a long time ago. VaniElle, it has vanilla bean and jasmine in the top, caramel and amber in the heart, vanilla, tonka bean and musk in the base. This is not a very complex perfume, but at the same time it has a very slight twist to Bianco Latte, and I love this perfume right when I smelled it, when it started to unfold and this little twist showed up. It is now a perfume that I might consider getting a full bottle because the twist gives me exactly what I wanted in Bianco Latte that I was not able to get. You guys do know when I first reviewed Bianco Latte, I was not completely blown away by the perfume. When you smell this the first time, immediately you know it is a Bianco Latte inspiration. What I love about VaniElle is when it settles and it gets a bit into the heart of the perfume. This mix of caramel, tonka bean, and the musk, it mimics slightly a light cereal note, which everyone said was in Bianco Latte. Reason I got it, but this disappeared in no time. It was not very pronounced. VaniElle, this accord, it does remain the heart. It has a bit more, I would say, body. It is a bit more potent than Bianco Latte, more gourmand, and you can say I get a bit more perfume in this one. Everyone said in so many reviews that Bianco Latte was so gourmand, it was like a dessert. But I just did not get this. My bottle of Bianco Latte, it is gourmand, but at the same time, it was a bit on the thin side. And when I bought this, I was really wanting gourmand. The caramel in VaniElle, it comes out a bit more creamy, it's richer, and this hangs around a bit much. As stated, it's not very complex, so there is not a very long journey, but what you do get, it remains. It's a beautiful variation of Bianco Latte, and in the dry down also, the tonka bean, it does come out when I smell myself a couple hours later. When I sniff my wrists and I get a whiff, it's just not only vanilla. I do sense and feel the caramel and all the other notes in the perfume, and the floral notes, they do pierce through the vanilla, through this gourmand base, and it is perfume. This one, it's very gorgeous. Also, it's potent, it projects. If you are wanting such a perfume, I find it to be Bianco Latte, but with a better twist. And it's depending on what you are wanting. Honestly, when I smell VaniElle, this is what I expected from Bianco Latte. Sometimes I do like this because it's thinner, not as gourmand, not as rich. However, if I had to choose between the two, I would take this one. I may consider getting a full bottle of it. I do have Bianco Latte. It was quite an expensive perfume, and I do need to use this, finish it off. And I do know if I get VaniElle, I will always use this and I will neglect Bianco Latte. I do have this problem, you know, with some of my Middle Eastern inspirations, especially the French Avenue ones. I find myself picking up these perfumes more than the originals sometimes. It was definitely worth the hype. I saw so much about this perfume and I was thinking, oh my god, another Bianco Latte craze. I have so much of this DNA, but this one, it's definitely worth it. Guys, the next perfume that I do have, it is called Blueberry Musk. This is also from Arabiyat Prestige. I must have reviewed this close to a year ago. When I bought it, it was not exactly there. I could not get what C Chronicles and also Ajwa from Ajwa Love Fragrances were getting. I do believe they both reviewed this perfume, and everyone loved this perfume, and they could get a very beautiful, delicate blackberry notes that I was not able to get. I decided to allow it to macerate, and it has been here for all these months. I picked it up, and guys, this is so beautiful. It needed quite a few months to macerate, but this is a gorgeous blackberry perfume. I do not get blackberry fruit. I get a lovely perfume with a very soft blackberry note. There is a nice musk accord that the blackberry pierces through. It's gotten also a lot smoother. This one, it's supposedly inspired by Abdul Samad Al-Kuwachi, also their blueberry musk, and this one, it's gorgeous. If you are looking for a blueberry perfume and musk, beautiful, I can now highly recommend it. I did say I would come back. I always tell you guys the truth on this channel. If I think a perfume is not there, I am not getting, you know, what everyone else is getting who have had this perfume a lot longer. The bottle, it's so pretty. I set it aside for a couple months and then I come back. When I got this, the batch code, it was very new. Oh my god, this is so delicious. I want more. You know, it's a beautiful perfume. A bit of the sharpness that it had when I first got it, it's gone. This is an indulgent, beautiful musk perfume. The blueberry, it's dosed exactly perfectly that I am not wearing a fruit basket. Gorgeous perfume, very well done. All three of these perfumes I have reviewed. I can highly recommend them. So please come back, let me know if you have these perfumes. I know a lot of you already have NYLAVanielle, so I do expect to get lots of comments. Guys, this is for me a perfume channel, a hobby. So if you have a different take on a perfume, I will spray it again, see if I get what you were getting. If you tell me you are getting something else, I will never be angry because we learn from each other. If you have a certain method, a certain type of, you know, weather where you wear this perfume and this comes out, and if you wear it in sun, it's a bit different, share it with us, because a lot of people read the comments and they may read that you said something a bit different about this perfume, which helps them, you know, because a lot of Middle Eastern and niche perfumes we are buying blind, so we do need as much information as we can get. Anyway, have a lovely rest of day. I am loving myself, sniffing myself with this beautiful blueberry. I wish we had smell-o-vision that you can smell me, but I wish you all a beautiful rest of day and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Do give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review. Tschüss!